Right, so the next one is television. So again, I've got this TMT, this means that, and at the end of this, you've got to say this means that, and then say how it makes life better for the spectator and improves their experience of watching football or watching sport on television. Right, so here I've got red button, and you can got loads of different interactive features on the red button that you can research or just click on when you've next got it on the telly. But some particularly good ones are when it's international week, you can pick which international game you want to watch, and with the championship, in particularly midweek games, I think it is now, you can pick which game you want to watch there as well, which I imagine a lot of Stoke fans with you lot, that's ideal for you. The convenience factor of it, the fact that you can watch it in your warm armchair. If you're working late and can't make the game, then obviously you've still got access to go and watch it. Worldwide access as well. I could decide tomorrow that I'm going to go and support a particular ice hockey team in, or I don't know, I could go and support Seville in the La Liga. I can say, right, I can now follow their games on Sky Sports because I've got access to them games. And it's similar to the Premier League. It's a global brand that if I go on holiday, I can still follow the Spurs games or the Stoke games or whatever it may be because of television. You've got the catch-up feature, which again, if you're at the house and miss the game, you can catch up. You can record the game, and you can pause live TV. So if you need to go make a cup of tea or you need to make a phone call, then you can pause the game. Again, this means that the spectator has a better experience of watching sport. You can get the replays at different angles and things like that. I won't go into analysis here because we've obviously got another section about commentary and punditry, so it doesn't make sense to go into that here because we've already got plenty to say. You can talk about HD and 3D and 4K TVs if you know much about that type of thing. That's obviously a quite straightforward one. And you've obviously got dedicated channels as well. Sky Sports Ashes is what comes up when it's sort of Ashes season, so you can talk about the fact that you'll get highlights of the Premier League years coming on the football channel or whatever it may be. At particular times of the year, they make the channels dedicated to that particular sport. If it's prevalent, so it'll be Ryder Cup channel or whatever it may be. There are some cracking features for the Ryder Cup on red button as well. So I mean, I don't want to just keep on talking about football, rugby, but golf is another excellent example of where they use the red button really nicely. Just to further explain that, obviously you've got a load of different golfers on the course at one time. You can press the red button and watch one particular game, one particular player playing, or one particular game of the Ryder Cup happening at once. And another positive of television is you sometimes get the goals pop up. So on the last game of the season, it'll pop up and it'll show you the goal from the Liverpool match while Man City are playing on your television, and so you can kind of follow what's happening with the last game of the season.